Hello, and welcome to another edition of...
Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Ken.
And together we're
Joking around. It has been a long time, and we are here remotely. Joe is working on something in the studio. So if you're not on video, we are on video.
Yeah.
So you can see what Joe's working on, and you can see that I'm not working on anything.
What? Yeah.
Joe,
right.
What you working on right now?
Ooh, top secret stuff. No, this is a painting of Jack Nicklaus. I've actually... Dakota got interested. He may bark. I think he saw like a little lizard go by or something, some little animal. Yeah. I'm working on a painting of Jack Nicklaus and a commissioned portrait of a client who was with Jack Nicklaus, the famous golfer, not to be confused with the other
Jack Nicholson.
Nicholson, right, who is the famous actor. But yeah.
Different people.
Definitely different whole deal there.
Yeah, so we are both in the studio, just not the same studio.
Yeah, where are you, Ken? What studio?
I am in an underground bunker. No.
Looks like a party underground bunker.
Yeah, I got the vibes real chill right now, and just after a day of work. So we're here. We're gonna chat with everybody and see how everybody's doing. So Joe, tell me what your favorite color is.
Ooh.
What's the best color, Joe?
Oh, the best color? I don't know. I think green is a really cool color.
Why?
Because it can conform and manipulate. It's kind of a chameleon. So you have warm tones. I don't know if you can really see my palette that well. I'll give you a little peek. Oop.
Oh.
But on this side, you see yellow and red. And then I move into the cool side, which would be the blues, and then go this way.
And the uncool side?
But this green...
Why do you have them separated by cliques? The cool kids and the not cool kids?
Because that's how it goes. You got all the emo people on this side, the black,
black and gothic.
Real dark gothic look over here, purples and stuff, right? And then over here you got the warm and cheery and bright, happy people. No. Yeah, but this green, when it's next to, as you can see, the transition that takes place is really this green, purple, brown kind of that takes place as these mix. And that's what you end up with, skin tones and all kinds of important colors that are usually right in the middle. But these colors right here will share value and become what you need it to be. So when in doubt, use green, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So.
Wow.
Yeah. If you're like, well, I'm not sure what color, well, green will probably work.
Okay. So next time I'm painting Captain America, I will use green because Joe told me to.
I don't know. You might get some angry people with that one, but you could technically get away with it. You could just use a blue-green.
A blue-green. What about a tomato?
Green tomatoes.
Green tomatoes. You got an answer for everything.
Yeah, green.
What about the color black?
Ooh. Well, you could use a viridian green, which is a very, very dark green, and fake it. Other than that...
No, just paint it green and then...
call it black.
Do it black and white. Black and white image, and then it would work.
Yeah, that would work.
Well, that's cool.
How about you? What's your favorite color? Do you have a favorite color?
What's my favorite color? Blue.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. Probably
you got a
blue.
Reason for that, or not?
Because that's the color of the lights right now is blue.
Yes.
Actually, they're not. They are teal and purple, but for some reason on camera.
You know how teal? How do you get teal from blue?
How do you add green?
Yeah.
Yeah, green, huh?
So really, you like something that is also
Blue.
half green. Something that is blue.
Well, there's a lot of different colors to that, and we often use color to describe other things, don't
Yeah,
we?
that's true.
Don't
Yeah,
we, Joe?
I think so. It was
Like
very,
sound.
or it tasted like orange. It's like, well, wait, is it citrusy or what?
So that's somebody saying it tastes like the fruit orange. I mean that like we
Oh,
use it as an adjective, like it colored it differently. So how does that emotion tie with the colors spectrum?
ooh, I mean,
What emotion is green, Joe?
that's the thing. I mean, I know people probably think of greed or, sometimes even anger because of things like the Hulk. But I
Oh
mean,
yeah, I
it
didn't think about that.
can also be like growth or nature. So now you've got a very calming or field effect, something like that. I don't
So
know. I mean,
you think
yeah,
that like the colors based on what we see every day in nature or in life are associated with different things. So
yes,
like blue sky that
oh
has an
yeah.
emotional, oh, we get nothing but blue skies today. That
That's
means
a great
happy,
example.
right? Oh,
Oh,
gray skies. It means it's, whatever. It's sad day. It's a
sad
sad
day.
day. Yep. Gray skies.
I like the color gray.
Is gray a color?
You can have a warm gray, a cool gray. You can have, yeah, I
An
think
emo
gray's more
gray?
like, yeah, sure.
Isn't
I,
gray just a medium in between white and black?
yes, boy, we're
Just
really
drilling
getting
you
into
with
that.
all of the
Yeah,
questions right now.
it's funny because you can actually make gray with some decently powerful colors and then just add black. So you'll end up with something very close to gray and it'll just lean cool or warm once again. So
Hmm.
that's kind of what I mean. If you took blue and you mix it with like a light blue and you mix it with black, it's not going to look like just a slightly darker blue. It will actually seem to move to an actual color that we would think of as gray, but it would feel cooler. Like it would look colder, if you will. You do the same thing with red. Red's probably a little more potent at
So
times. It
there's
seems
like another connection there, hot and cold.
that's pretty much all palettes.
Hot and
Um,
cold.
yeah, hot and cold is almost more important than some like rainbow setup of color. It's like
So is white
value's number one
value?
though. Value's
Value.
number one. Yeah.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
white all the color together? Because how come when
Yes.
I put all the color together, it makes black?
I don't know.
And I don't know. With
No.
crayons, as kids, we're like, oh, I want to make purple. And then you make purple with blue and red. And you're like, ooh, let's make it lighter. You can't make, the more you add, then pretty soon it just turns to a black
Yeah.
mess.
Yep. That's
What's
what
the difference
happens.
between light and color, Joe?
I don't know. Why? Why?
Is it white light all of the colors because when you put it through a prism it splits into the spectrum of
Yes.
light wavelengths, right?
Yes, that's true.
And actually I'm going to shout out a friend here.
Oh.
He has an abode of which we attended in a earlier episode. If you go look, the episode is entitled "When in Rome," and we went to
Yeah.
the House of M, as he calls
Yes.
his work shed. It's kind of a garage conversion where he also keeps his collectibles and comics and very precious items to him. And we did an entire podcast with him talking about the
We
film
need
Metropolis.
we need to do that again.
Yes, we do. Yes.
How about tomorrow?
How about we'll just show up there and
Yeah.
knocking on his door.
Hey, we're here to set up equipment and
Invade your space. Now what was I talking about? Before that.
Once upon a time we did this at Rome's house, but
Yes,
there's
but before
color.
that,
We're talking
color and
color.
light. Ah,
Yep.
yes, that's what it was. So
Okay.
he was talking about the wavelength of light. When you get past the visible spectrum, you have infrared, you have X-ray, and then you have gamma rays. Our friend Rome is an X-ray technician, I believe. Hope I'm not getting that wrong, Rome.
It's probably more than that. Yeah.
And I know IT support is part of his role as well. Like he supports that, but he's also X-ray tech, I believe. So apologies if I got that wrong, but he said you can bend light, but you can't bend X-rays.
Whoa.
So if you have a prism or something to where you bend light and you split it into that visible, like you can bend light through prisms, right? We know that. We all have the little crystal things when you're a kid and make rainbows, but you can't bend X-rays.
Huh.
So in the early days, he described this as people were getting used to X-rays, and he has a German film, of course it's German, everything's German, of people, because I was, people who are moving under X-rays. So you can see like somebody swallowing something and they could find out if there's a problem and different things like that. And my question was, how are they doing that? How are they exposing somebody through X-ray so much? Well, he's like, well, in the beginning, I didn't realize how that radiation can build up and then become a problem. And also the fact that when they were doing X-rays, they weren't shielding it to a certain thing. So think of it like a bomb, it goes everywhere. So if you just have the X-ray emitter, for lack of a better term, it goes everywhere. So it doesn't matter where you're in the room. Everybody was getting bombarded with X-rays. So now it's a focus.
Really everyone should be the Hulk.
But that's X-rays, not gamma rays. But that's why they have it so focused now. Now they understand that it shoots out in a straight line everywhere.
To look at something, it's like the whole planet.
I think yes, we will need to bring him on for some comic book questions. We need to have a comic book question episode where we ask him. We also refer to him as the curator, the comic book curator, because he has quite a large collection of comic books, and anything bronze, silver, golden age, he is very well versed in. So we need to ask him that. But think about that. So
I'm thinking.
So it's like a bomb going off, and gamma radiation is even higher on the spectrum than X-ray, if I'm remembering correctly.
What?
Yep.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. Is it more radiation? I mean, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I guess the way I see Superman's using his X-ray vision was that he would be able to see X-rays generated from the sun, because the sun does X-rays, and he's seeing it as opposed to projecting it.
Sure. Yeah.
So there, we answered that.
Well, I'm glad we had this conversation, Ken. I hope you have a nice night, and
yes.
See you all in the morning.
So how do X-rays make you feel, Joe?
Very good.
Exposed. Oh man. There you go. Almost passed out with my funny joke.
Ooh, Ken and I have been working out. Speaking of almost passing out, that's what made me think of that, because we did leg day today.
Yes, we did. We did leg day.
And there were a couple times where I thought I was going to pass out.
Yes. What's your favorite workout?
Ooh, I think arm day is pretty cool. That one's fun.
Arm day.
Arm day.
I love those Arnold memes, I must say. There's a guy, I forgot Mary what he's Poppins called, where he does voiceovers in Arnold's voice.
Yeah.
Like a little hamster will be running around. He's like, cardio day, let's go. Let's go, cardio, let's go.
Cardio day.
Cardio day, let's go. And he's running, and the hamster's running everywhere. Yeah. For my favorite workout,
Yeah, what's yours?
probably some kind of chest exercise, maybe the cable cross. We call it the Wolverine, where you're going, feels powerful, feels good.
Yep.
Oh,
that one's fun. Wait, yeah, but
we're basically Arnold though, because we're working out at Gold's Gym, so we're basically the same.
Yeah, everyone knows you get bigger muscles if you're there as opposed to somewhere else.
That's right. You go to Planet Fitness, you don't get like Arnold.
All right. So what? Right. Unless we get sponsored by them somehow, then we're changing that up. We change our answer.
Yep.
What else is going on, man? We're back here. We're doing our thing, and what has allowed us to do this? We're
busy.
Yeah, studios and all that, but we've seen each other a lot. But it's just like, wow, so much going on, which is really exciting. What about you? What's the latest project? You got any projects you've been working on? I think something with Brother Ben.
Brother Ben, yes, we'll be recording something later. We got a new song that came out that was written by a really amazing acapella guy on YouTube.
Tell me about it.
Sam Robson.
Sam
Robson. And Ben had him write an arrangement for him. Yes, yeah, Samuel J. Robson. I don't know his middle. Samuel L. Robson.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. He wrote an amazing arrangement, and Ben's got this cool project that he's doing right now for acapella. Ben's a pioneer in acapella. He's done some really cool things. He's been doing it for years. And
shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Big Brother Ben. Brother Ben.
And
you guys are familiar with Brother Ben. We had a hat trick episodes with him. We had him on 3 times over the course of 7 weeks.
Oh.
He was in the studio recording. But yeah, we learned a lot about Ben, and his sense of humor is very much similar as ours. And I had a couple complaints about this episode, Joe. Did you know that?
Really?
With the Ben episodes, and it's all Ben's fault. No, I'm just kidding.
I bet
it's not Ben's fault.
What happened?
People were confused as to who was talking. They couldn't tell who was who when we were talking because we were all talking at the same time. We sound similar.
That makes sense. I see that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But anyways, Ben is doing it's called 50 by 50. Before he turns 50, he wants to have 50 new acapella arrangements recorded and released. And
nice.
And that's, by the way, that's by the end of his 50th year, not the start of when he turns 50, but before he turns 51, he wants to have those all done. Nice. And he's well on his way to doing that. I've been able to mix and master a lot of that stuff. We're doing more stuff together. Maybe some cool special projects coming at the beginning of the year as well. But
tell us the secrets that you're
can't
not
tell
allowed.
Any secrets.
Tell us the secrets.
It's only for subscribers.
Not allowed to tell.
It's only for subscribers.
How do I subscribe right now?
It's $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month. Send. Okay. What is it?
Send. Who did you send it to? Yourself?
I don't know. Someone with a J in the middle name.
I spent some time out of state for the first time in years.
Okay, that's cool. What happened? Yep. Oh, you went to Missouri.
Yeah, I went to Missouri.
Missouri?
Went to Missouri. Yep. Spent some time with my wife's sister family. So my in-laws, mostly, and her youngest sister got married. Yay! Dun, 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 and so we went out there and had a great time, and we stayed an extra week and just made it a vacation for the family.
Ooh.
So it's near the Ozarks. So we got on a boat, got to go out there, do some fishing. We didn't do any catching, but we did some fishing.
Didn't do any catching.
And the fish were like obnoxious, man. Like you go out there, you throw the line, and you'd be looking at your line, and 10 feet over to your right, you'd see a fish jump, like big, like.
They're just like,
what?
Nope.
So you'd reel it in real quick, and then cast right there, and like wait, and you're dragging your line in, and you'd be over there, boosh, on the other side.
Like, I'll just send it this way, the bloosh.
Yep. No fish didn't care. But apparently, fishing is huge out there, and we had a blast. Her sister and her husband have a 40 acres out there with cabins on it that they rent out, which is part of their business and stuff. And they had goats and cows and pigs, and
I got goats here.
Intentionally?
No, it just happens every morning. There's goats in my property. Yeah.
Why?
Dakota.
Why are there goats in your property, Joe?
I don't know. Goat's milk or cheese or
have
meat?
You milked the goats yet?
No, I have not.
Maybe you should. That could be their tax. You could get some goat milk and then make some cheese.
Be like, thanks.
Goat cheese.
Have a nice day, goats.
They're like, wow, that was weird. Don't go over there. You get milked. You get on Joe's property, you got to get milked. You better watch out.
And then chased by this dog. It was wild, Mom.
Son, how many times I told you not to go over to the Everson property?
Now you know better.
And it wouldn't be son, it would be daughter.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Dogs chasing after me. No, the kids had fun with the animals, and
nice. Yeah.
My oldest daughter went out there. She wanted to see the cows, and I couldn't get them to come over to the fence at all. And all the pigs, and they have chickens and stuff too. I had to run to the house to help the youngest with something, and I came back out, and all of the animals were pooled at the gate. Like, she's some kind of animal whisperer. She can probably speak goat and speak cow. And
well, pigs. I need her to come over and tell these goats a thing or two.
No, she'll bring more goats over.
Oh yeah, that's true. Don't let her bring the goats over. Don't tell her I have goats.
Yeah. Oh
wow,
man,
that's cool though.
No, it was really good for us, and yeah, we had a really good time. Really, it was nice. Really good. I hadn't had a vacation in years.
42 years.
Years and years and years. Upon years and upon years. Oh man.
What's your favorite year, Ken?
Last year.
It's always last year.
Last year. Actually, the next year. My favorite year is the next year.
The next one. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
That's right. So how's that painting coming along? You done yet?
Oh no, I'm moving along. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. He's got
building up the layers of colors.
Yeah, man.
When's the green going on?
It's already on. Or in everything. Remember, it just amalgamates. I mix green into almost all my colors at some point. Unless it's got to be real pure, like poppy yellow and strong reds and stuff. I wouldn't.
Oh, so you lied. Green isn't in everything.
What? Correct. I lied. I was trying to trick you. I don't want anybody to become a better artist than me now.
We're seeing all the behind the scenes.
Yep.
You
got it. This is the magical stuff. Yeah, I enjoy mixing it up though. So sometimes I'm a little more detailed, sometimes a little, more loose. And this phase, it's kind of like anything goes to a degree. You just kind of getting colors down and mixing. I'm making informed decisions for myself. I'm not saying I'm just slapping it anywhere, but I'm definitely, it's a little bit looser and it's kind of a fun stage. It's It's just coming out of what's called the ugly stage in an artwork, and I may have talked about that before, but
I don't think so. Go ahead, tell us about the ugly stage, Joe. When did I get out of my ugly stage?
Never.
You're stuck forever in the ugly stage.
Yep. There are definitely some people. No.
Looks like somebody came down here with the ugly stick.
Nice. Man, I want to watch that movie so bad right now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
The ugly stage. There's oftentimes a point in which you're creating the structure and the beginning stages of an artwork that is hard to power through. So as you're doing those layers, you're going to see, whoa, man, this underlayer, maybe there's a lot of shadows around the eyes or something, and so it looks like the Emperor Palpatine or something like that, because it's so so full of darkness or whatever it might be, or really
so full of sin.
Oh yeah, yes, amen,
and
yes.
Evil.
That'll preach. Let's go.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I mean, so that's pretty much
like it. As it's forming.
Yes,
it looks bad.
Yeah,
because it's unfinished.
Yeah, I would say a lot of artists get to that stage and then they give up. So it's a known it's a known kind of tactic to let people know, hey, make sure you get through the ugly stage on this. Like keep powering through, because you'll probably end up with something at least better than what you thought was going on. I'm not saying it always ends up turning out perfect in the end, but
what about the artists who can't get out of the ugly stage?
Well,
they're just a bad artist.
They should probably just join the military. There's not a lot of hope for you at that point.
How do you get better at doing the arts?
You don't ever practice, and you close your mind off to everything. I'm just kidding. No, you actually. I think it's just like many other things. Yeah, you're gonna experiment with things a little bit and try to manipulate whatever's in front of you as an artist. So if it's a clay or if it is paint, you're gonna need to start to learn what happens when you move that brush across the canvas, and then what happens when you connect or blend colors together, that kind of thing. So some of those really base fundamentals of using the tools and the supplies and everything are oftentimes spoken of a lot, because most artists who have started to learn how to utilize those things know just how much it was helpful looking back, how far that brought you. I think I would ask you the same thing about like maybe the trumpet. What would be like, what would be your view of that? In other words, if I wanted to be able to sit down and just play my heart out on the trumpet, Ken, where would I start? What would I start doing?
Well, there's very much an ugly phase in that as well, because you can't make something beautiful until you have the technical skills to do it. And sometimes it can be just little pieces of things, like getting a pure tone. That's usually the first thing you want to do. That means you have a nice sound and you can play a note clearly and beautifully. Just one note.
So would it be like,
that entails,
or I could go,
right. Yes. The tone. Right. And you need to be able to have control. You need to be able to have the muscle. Yeah, that's without control. You need to be able to have the muscle strength to be able to do it. You have to have the technical strength. And you also have to have a lot of the knowledge. You have to know how to do it. So that's where all the teaching and practice and stuff gets involved.
Yeah.
Once you get to a certain point where you're not thinking about scales, you're not thinking about the fingering for different notes, like, okay, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Like you're what you're doing with your fingers and when to move your slides and stuff like that.
Yep.
And you can play what you hear in your mind or what you've learned in your mind. Then you can begin, then it's fun because then it's just playing what you feel.
Why don't you do that for us right now? Why don't you play a little bit? Give us a little something
tune.
on that.
I'll play the nose trumpet.
Oh, listen to that.
But then there's tonguing involved. There's the embouchure and all the
tonguing. If what you're doing with the tongue, obviously, but what would be exercises to get
for tonguing?
What's that one? Yeah.
What's what? What I just did?
Yeah.
That's double tonguing. Tuku is what it is. Yeah. Like a train. There's triple tonguing, which is tutuku.
Look at me, I'm a truck, I'm a train, I'm a truck, I'm a train. Yeah. Hot days it has been, hot days it has been.
I'm a train.
For lights that's hardened. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So, right. So you're developing the muscles and the skill and the control with the tongue, the embouchure, the shape of your mouth and lips and how tight and where and when to relax and when to, all those things start to become like a natural connection to what you know to be a sound that you can produce.
And even how you reference. Reference.
You're making it hard.
You need reference. You need to know what a good sound sounds like. So you need to listen to good trumpet music and find somebody that you like.
Who's your favorite trumpet player?
I don't know. I go back and forth. I like Chris Bodie. I like Wynton Marsalis. My longtime favorite was the leader of the Empire Brass, Rolf Smedvig. He unfortunately passed away in his 50s years ago, very early.
Right.
But I actually got to meet him and stuff too. So like he inspired me a lot. But I don't know who's my favorite right now. I'm probably listening the most to Wynton Marsalis. He has the technical skills and the beautiful
he's
beautiful tone. Another good one is Alan Vizzuti. He's known as just like an extremely technically perfect trumpet player. He can do things that other people can't with it.
Right.
Like double octave.
Whoa.
Tonguing up and down and just like, yeah, just, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, so
what about trombonist? Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I don't play the trombonist. Lincoln, your eldest son, Lincoln, who just recently had his birthday, plays the trombonist.
Yes, he does. The trombone.
Yes,
he does. He has played in marching band for a number of years. Now he didn't this past year. He's in boxing, but he's still in band. He's in concert band, I think is what they call it. Or yeah. With the it's with an orchestra concert band thing. So I don't know if they call it orchestra. So
he's still playing. That's good. So he's engaging the left and right side of his brain then by doing music and physical martial arts.
Yes.
The art of martials. Having said all that, what are the technical skills you have to have in painting? Finger strength? Do you do finger exercises like this?
No, but it's funny you say that because I'm literally, a lot of people, here's one. I'll give you one.
Okay.
As you can see here, I'm holding the brush pretty loosely,
like
actually.
Cruella de Vil.
Like, see how loose that is? I'm using the whole body to paint, really. Now, you might have caught me like getting a little tight.
The whole body. You
really do. Even my footing, believe it or not, has something to do with it. Now, it might not be
footing.
Yes, you have to say it that way, or you will not be a good painter.
I actually didn't know that. Seriously, I didn't know you use your whole body when you paint.
Yeah, a lot of people go, "Ooh, I have details." So what do? They go, "Ee," and they're like,
"Oh, ramp it up!" Just
no. believe it or not, to get control, a lot of times it's actually very helpful to, and try it sometime if you're out there and you're listening, but try to get towards the end of the brush,
Welcome to
actually.
Joe's painting channel.
Yes. Another thing you can do when you're first sketching is hold the brush like this. I don't do it that much, but oftentimes it will be another key way to kind of approach canvas and just, once again, using the whole arm to create lines, to create, as opposed to, just your wrist, kind of get a line. You try to do a line with your wrist, and it's going to do this arcing natural motion. Now, some people will use like a that ball joint does do a good job of reaching a max, so you can get a good circle. I'm not saying you can't. And then some people will be like, no, you should get it like this. Well, it depends on what size you're painting, all the things. But
sure.
But with that in mind, give it a try to go a little bit further to the end. And I don't know if it's almost like the weight gives you something to fight, and therefore it's easier to make contact.
It's almost like a gimbal.
Yeah.
When you add weight to a camera gimbal,
sure,
it's smoother.
It's kind of similar. Yeah.
Is it like color of green?
Everything. It's like the color of green. You're learning quickly, Ken. I'm very proud of you.
So, you're talking, I was trying to remember, I was going to say something, and then I started listening for the first time in my life. You said you use your whole body to paint.
Yep.
That was part of it. Shucks, I can't remember. So all the technical aspects, that's what I was asking you, the technical things that you need to know to be able to do creative work. Yes. There's a lot of hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, there's hand-eye coordination. That is true.
So understanding I know what I was going to say. I asked Neil Adams one time. If you don't know who Neil Adams is, he was a prolific comic book artist in the 70s
yes,
and 80s and all the way up until recently.
90s
he passed away.
2000s.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I mean, he still did comic book art, but he didn't.
Right.
He wasn't a staple weekly, monthly guy.
Yep.
He still had plenty of work and stuff like that. But Neil, I once asked him. He was the person who invented Ra's al Ghul. He drew Batman in the day, brought him into the realistic realm. He also is the one that got the creators of Superman their rights back to Superman. That's probably one of his greatest accomplishments. And creator-owned, artist-owned rights. What am I trying to say, Joe? Creator, artist, creator-owned rights. Those words are in there. They're just not in the right order.
I think I'm confused at this point.
But how artists can own their own work even after it's been published to like DC Comics and Marvel and stuff. He was the one that started that, because before it was you just work for hire. So you create all these characters and you don't own anything like that.
Yep.
So, and it isn't until I know we're going into comic book stuff, guys. Sorry. I just can't help it. But, I asked him one time at a con, I said, how do you draw all day, every single day, and not have a problem? And he said, you need to look to the Japanese.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And how they hold their pencils. He's like, feel this. Feel my fingers. I was like, okay. What do you want me to do? Like, he's like, feel that. He didn't even say that. He just said, feel this. So I went and I touched his pencil. I was like, oh, that's nice. He's like, no, feel my fingers. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, feel how soft they are? I said, yeah. Where are we going with this? He's like, the lighter it is, the more control I have over it.
Yep.
Because he's like, I use my whole arm to move. And he said the Japanese, the way that if you see them doing calligraphy or their art, they're not like crunched up on it. Like, I don't have a pen here. I have this. I have a this.
Have a this. Show me.
They're not like on here. And he's like, and Americans he said they just crank. They're taught wrong.
Yep.
he said the Japanese, when they're doing their long paintbrushes,
Yep.
littlest like this, the littlest control, because it's it's like a lever, right? The littlest control does this hurl circle. Like I'm barely moving and it's doing that. He's like, when you're here and you want to do a circle, you have to go like this and move the whole wrist and do all that. So that was fascinating because that's what you said. So Joe, you win some points.
All right. Well, I have 5 minutes left, people.
5 minutes left.
Yep. Ask me a round of questions. Go. I'm ready. 5 minutes.
Round of questions.
Go.
Why are you Joe?
I was born Joe. Next. Question.
What's your favorite comic book?
Oh.
And why?
Oh.
You can be general, I guess. You don't have to pick a specific issue.
I would say, well, for a while it would have been Kingdom Come, and that's
written by Mark Waid.
Yep.
Art by Alex Ross.
Yeah, and that was a really cool combination that the world has yet to top in a lot of ways. So, in my opinion, and if you're like, what are they even talking about? Seriously, like look up Alex Ross artwork.
Yeah, every page in that is a masterwork. It's like if Leonardo da Vinci painted a comic book.
No. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he would have a little bit more of a almost watercolory vibe to some
maybe
of his
Norman
paintings.
Rockwell-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So illustrative slightly, but realistic illustrative with a slight stretch to things to just give you that power and all the things. So one of my favorites. However, I would actually say that a lot of the new stuff that Dan Mora's been working on has been some of my favorite as of late. I really, really like his style. I don't know everything about every artist, so I apologize if I've, pushed something that you're like, what? How can he like that? But a lot of his artwork and a lot of the stories that are coming out of DC right now that he's been working on, I've been really pleased with actually, and they've been really exciting.
We've had fun reading some of his stuff. Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
It's been just hey, Ken, like a lot of fun.
Read to me, Ken. I have him read with voices and everything. We're going to do that on here sometime.
Oh yeah. We'll read you a comic book.
Next one.
Once we get Rome.
We got to have Rome though.
Get Rome on here as the curator.
Dude, can we patch him into on the next one? Can we do a video? We got to do that next.
Yep. We could totally do that.
There's a top secret one with Brandon. He kind of made his way into one, but Brandon is also.
Oh yes,
we gotta sneak Brandon into one.
Brandalorian.
Brandalorian. He's definitely like he doesn't want to be archived as nailed down on some things, I think, and especially when it comes to like the comic book world side. That's not necessarily like something that he's into.
Yeah. I think he allows us the obsessions to have good conversations and pull other conversations that are adjacent to it as well.
And that's why I think maybe we should have him on to have him explain. Well, we'll just see. But there is a very cool bit of research that he's done recently that maybe there's some element we could pull from that that he got into with. It goes into Christianity a little bit and some archetypes and things like that. I don't want to ruin anything. So
don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Can I show one artwork right before we go? Is that okay?
Let's
those
do
who
it.
have visual. Let's
do it.
Ken, you've seen this, but speaking of Dan Mora, I have something that I was working on, and I'm basically, I think I'm done with it. I could do a little bit more, but I like where it is. Can you see this?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, so that's actually it's called pan pastel. It's basically like charcoal.
Can you bring it closer?
Oh yeah, even finer.
Wow.
But there's a lot going on here because you've got the Batman symbol and the Superman symbol. I'm going to kind of leave you with your imagination. I don't want to ruin everything. I can explain a little bit more about what's happening in this story, but it's pretty cool because they have this meshing that takes place with their powers, and thus you end up with this pretty sick rendition of a superhero. So
that's like just fan service. We love it. It's like
it's
like when we're kids. No, I'm Superman and Batman. I'm super smart and I'm super strong.
I'm
also,
made
I'm
out
invincible.
of lasers. Yeah.
And also I have lasers in my toes.
Yeah, and I'm made out of a lightsaber.
Made out of a lightsaber.
Yep. I'm made out of lightsaber. Sorry.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining. And it's good to be back on the Joking Around podcast. Stay tuned for some new guests coming up. Some surprise guests, some classic favorites, and maybe a big guest later. You'll have to wait and find out. We'll see you next time. Thank you for listening and for watching.